Okay guys, today we're going to do a review of the Kershaw, sorry, I'm going to pick it back up here, Kershaw R.A.M, R-A-M, stands for Restraint Articulated Mechanism. This is a G&G Hawk design, Grant & Gavin Hawk. Features the Hawk Lock, which was named 2007's Most Innovative American Design in Blade Magazine. It's a very nice knife. I do like it. As you can see, there's the lock right there. There's no liner, no lock back, no frame lock or anything. It's all in here. It's got a little hook system in there, and once the blade opens up, it'll activate and lock it in place. It lock it pretty well in the handle, and it takes a pretty good push to get it out of there. It does have a flipper to open it up, or these three little nubs on the blade. You can kind of call those the thumb stud. So it is ambidextrous. I use a flipper, works very well. Does offer tip up, tip down carry on the left and right side, and tip down carry just on the right side. It does not have it available on the left side. That would interfere with the locking mechanism itself. That would be pretty close for tip down carry on or tip up carry on the left side, but the pocket clip would end just about here, so you still have enough room to articulate the button. I bought this from Sportsman's Guide. I think I paid $49.99 or something like that. Does kind of have like a modified clip point there. It has the scalloped serrations, which I'm a fan of. I do really like those. This retails on Kershaw, this style blade with that serrations, I'm looking at $99.95 is what it retails, and this is a made in USA Kershaw, so I'm assuming that's basically the same knife, just a little different handle. They've changed a couple different things on there. Other than that, it's basically the same knife. Coming in, the blade's approximately 3 1/8 inch long, closed about 4 3/8 inches. Overall, it's about a 7 1/2 inch long knife. Does have very good hold. I do like how it is. You can hold it further back on the handle, or it does give you a finger hold here. It doesn't give you much offer in protection from the blade, but I mean, it gives you a little further hold up. But I mean, it doesn't matter where you hold it at. It's about 4 ounces, pretty close to 4 ounces on the weight. It's a pretty hefty knife. I do like it. It is fairly easy to disassemble. I have taken it apart and lubed it up. And basically, you pull this plate off here, and that contains the whole locking mechanism. You just kind of make sure you got a spring in there to keep in. You got to pull it out real easy, put everything back together. But other than that, it's very simple to disassemble. I like this knife. I mean, it's very simple, very quick to deploy. A one-handed operation. I mean, I can close that with one hand. It needs a little bit of oil on it right now. I've used it a lot lately at work. But it's a very nice knife. They have offered this. I've seen it in an all-black version, which I wish they would have had that when I ordered, because I would have had it. But the that bead blast finish, or titanium, or whatever you want to call that, does look pretty good. I do kind of like that, but I'm a fan of the all-black knife. And I'm definitely a fan of Kershaw. I mean, they keep coming out with winners. Like I said, I've had this for about 2 years. I think they came out with the design, or that's, like I said, that's when it was nominated Most Innovative in 2007. So it has been out for a few years. I don't know. They've got a different. They call it Select Fire. So they may not carry this anymore on Kershaw's website, but I did a Google search to kind of get a little more on it. But yeah, like I said, I mean, it's a tough knife. The blade holds an edge very well. It is a, well, that's saying different. Got 1910 steel. The site's saying 14C28N stainless steel. So, I'm an idiot. That's the model number. Sorry, got late work tonight. But other than that, like I said, it's a very nice knife. I've used it for a lot of stuff. Like I said, I use it at work all the time. It's one of the knives I rotate in and out. it's something, like I said, quick, easy to deploy one hand. You can close it fairly well with one hand. I mean, just it's a fun, cool little knife. Like I said, it's another one I've carried pretty much every day. It's not going to be my favorite everyday carry knife, but I mean, it's up there on the list. But if you're looking for a good, I mean, work knife, tough knife, just something to carry around, to have, camp knife. I mean, it could be a tactical knife. The black one, I think, I may have seen it in a Tanto. I can't quite remember, but it's basically after I ordered this, I saw the all black one. It did look very good. But yeah, this is a great knife. G10 handles, or scales over top of aluminum. It's an aluminum frame. Got a G10 handle here, kind of, or cover to give you a little more texture on there. It does have very good grip. Flips out of there very easily. You got to get used to the holding. I mean, it is a different ball game than a liner lock or a frame lock or a back lock or anything like that. So it does take some getting used to using this button. But I mean, once you do it, I mean, it's just super simple, and you don't hold the button down to flip it. I mean, it flips out of there very easily. So the button doesn't, and it's not going to hold it in there super tight, but it is enough where, and I'm shaking that knife very hard, it won't come out of that blade. It will take a good bit to overcome that lock mechanism. I think this would be really cool, doing an assisted opener with this kind of opening style, but I don't know if they would be able to get away with that with the lock on there. I don't know how well they can get away with that. And that'd be another. I mean, the handle would be so thick to try to fit the spring system in there as well. So it'd probably be tough to design that, but I think it'd be very cool. I mean, if they could go with something off like the Blur, how the spring works in it, it's recessed in the handle. I think that'd be really cool. Kind of offer it, still leave your flipper, but give it, once you overcome that first initial boost, flipping in place. I think that'd be pretty cool. Like I said, it's a very good knife. A nice heavy pocket clip on there. I do like this knife. Like I said, it's one of my favorites. Not an all-time favorite. I mean, but it is up there with some of my favorite carry knives, everyday carry knives. Like I said, if you can still find it, I do recommend this very much. I mean, it's a tough knife. I've got one nicked right here in the frame, where I think I dropped it on the floor one day, and it just, I mean, hit right on the corner of the frame here. Very easy to clean, though. Knife is easy to sharpen. I got to clean it off a little bit. Probably go and sharpen them tonight. But like I said, in these serrations, I am a big fan. Get a little close up of the scallop serrations. Those are super sharp. You don't have any points. They're all kind of rounded, and they are super sharp. And it beats. I always like serrations on my knife, but it beats that tri-point serration you see on many other knives. This one's very cool. But I mean, I don't have much to say that I don't like about this knife. I mean, it may be a little bigger, but I mean, that'll fit. That fits through my hand right there, so it's not too bad. Like I said, it's tough. I mean, I've used it for just about everything so far. I do recommend it, and like I said, that's why Kershaw is one of my favorite knives. I mean, it's good design, well built, and I got a good price on it. I bought it through Sportsman's Guide, which is another reason why, and that's where I buy a few of my knives, because they do get a better price. But yeah, it is a great knife. Like I said, it's secure. Nothing's going to take that out of the frame until I actually slide that button back, and I can move the blade. Bought a few more knives. I've still got many more to go through, but I'll try to do a couple more reviews today, and just keep hearing comments from you guys. Appreciate it. Thanks.